people, and welcome to Praxi Prax. I know it's been quite a long time since I've given an update, so here I am with a really big update and more information. So let's get started. As you remember, during my last update, I had just got a new twin spot Goby. That fish is no longer there. Something really bad happened the next day. That fish was really stressed out, and the next morning I came in and I couldn't find him anywhere. So I thought maybe he just found his own cave or dug up something and settled down. So I was sitting in front of my tank, admiring the tank, trying to look out for where the Goby would have been. And suddenly my eyes wandered to the sides of the tank and I found the Goby dead and dried up next to the tank. Yes, people. That Goby committed a suicide by jumping through the holes in my net out of the tank, and it died overnight. It's quite unfortunate, however, I realized I don't think my tank is big enough for a Goby and my net is tight enough for them not to jump. Besides, I had the biggest bully ever, which is Blenny, the bicolor Blenny. Now, you won't be able to see him there either because I got rid of him. He was literally bullying Jim, who is the lawnmower Blenny. He would bully him so much to the point that I felt that he's gonna die. Jim is going to die because Blenny was being a total to him. And he will not let him move anywhere. And as soon as Jim moves, Lenny will come and like nip at him. So at one point, Jim started to go and hide behind the wave makers, which is ideally not a good idea. I didn't want Jim to be just sucked into the wave maker either. But Lenny will not let him be. He would chase him around, bully him. The poor guy, Jim, was so freaked out. So I thought like, what can I do? I finally managed to make a little trap and everything. And when I switched off my tank, Lenny, with his usual habit, went and hid inside the bigger wave maker. I just put the net around the wave maker and literally took him out. Unfortunately, that incident happened during the night. So I couldn't take him immediately to the fish store, nor could I put him in another quarantine tank or anything because I don't have any. So I created a little prison for him to stay inside the tank overnight. Take a look at it. And that's what happens when you are a bully. That is a really bad thing he did, and now he's in prison and he's going to go back to the fish store. He cannot enjoy this beautiful tank or the beautiful friends he have here. So Lenny, you asked for it. You're not even helping to clean up the tank. Jim does a way better job and you're being a freaking to him. You kept chasing him around even though he's bigger than you. You kept bullying him, biting him, chasing him around the tank. He was freaking like, he ended up on the top of the tank behind the wave maker. He was hiding. He was scared for his life. You don't deserve this tank. This is a peaceful tank. So off you go tomorrow. So after an overnight in the prison cell, the next morning I took Lenny and gave him back to the fish store and got myself a nice new red Goby, which is looking beautiful and it's opened up quite well as well. As you can see, there is another new member inside the tank. It is a cleaner shrimp. Let me give you a quick look of it. So all in all, I have currently 6 fishes and 2 shrimps in my tank. So they are a pair of clownfish, jelly bean, a royal grandma, Sir Lancelot, a lawnmower Blenny, Mr. Jim, Ross the 6th line wrasse, and PJ the pajama cardinal. So that's 6 fishes and 2 shrimps, Minty the peppermint shrimp and Stripey the cleaner shrimp. So that is all the livestock I have there. Well, of course, I do have a few, I think 4 or 5 Nasarius snails in there and a couple of brittle stars. God knows where they are, or even if they're alive, I don't know. I haven't seen them ever since I put them in. They're really tiny. They came hitchhiking in one of those corals, so I don't know if they're there or not anymore. So those are all the livestock, and I got a plethora of corals there. However, I still don't have any SPS corals or anemones. That is because my tank is still not old enough or mature enough for SPS corals. So as soon as the 6 months crosses, I'm going to start experimenting by buying some SPS corals and see how they go. So that's pretty much it for my tank update. My refugium is going really well. I got a lot of little critters coming up in my refugium. There's a lot of amphipods, which I can show you in a quick shot right now. So guys, as you can see, I have a thriving ecosystem with good amphipod population in my sump. Things are going good. However, lately I've been finding some repeat of, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's green algae or purple algae, but I'm treating them right now. They just won't go. What happened was I realized that my RODA water filter system's filter got really dirty. It's been more than 6 months. So all I thought was maybe my water quality has decreased. So I changed those filters and I started adding the new filtered water to the tank currently. So hopefully this will kind of eradicate the little bit of green algae situation or whatever algae situation I have right there. I also have some little white tiny bits here and there, especially in my overflow area. Let me show it to you right now. So I have no idea what they are. If any of you guys can let me know what those little things are and if I should be worried, please do let me know in the comments because I really want to make sure I take every effort to avoid anything that is unwanted in this tank. So that's it for my tank update for this week, guys. However, I'm going to be posting a new video really soon on what are the necessary requirements to start a tank like mine. So watch out for that. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my video. And I'll see you again soon in the next one. Thank you, and it's bye from PraxiPrax.